The 2011 local government elections brought to you live and clear by the SABC.
The IEC in Gauteng experienced minor problems which resulted in the late opening of some voting stations in the west and south of the province this morning. In parts of Soweto, there was late delivery of ballot papers due to transport logistics, and in the West Rand, problems centered around the alleged non-functioning of scanner machines known as the zip-zips. The IEC has decided not to use the problematic scanners temporarily in bigger stations across the province, a decision the provincial election officer Simon Mamabolo says will not affect the integrity of the voting process.
The zip-zip machine is intended to assist with locating the sequential number of the voter on the voter's roll, but is not absolutely essential in the voting process. The voter's roll is the authoritative document when it comes to establishing the correct registration of voters. So you can run the process without the zip-zip. You do not need to have the zip-zip in the voting station to be able to administer the voting process.
Mamabolo has made the assurance that no voter will be disadvantaged as a result of the late opening of the voting station where they are registered.
We're going to monitor those areas, in Soweto, El Dorado Park, Orlando, and so on, and see what is the patterns of voting throughout the day. If it is the fact that there are many people still at voting stations at 7 when we close, those people will be afforded an opportunity to cast their vote. If there's cause to formally extend the voting hours, the Commission will be requested to take a resolution on such extension.
The Commission reported that it was happy with the security climate in the province, with identified hotspots such as Zandspruit, Driezig and Diepsloot in the city of Johannesburg, and Barcelona in Ekurhuleni reported to be calm and without any disruptions. Responding to allegations that some political parties in Winchester Hills, south of Johannesburg, were canvassing outside a number of voting stations, Mamabolo clarified that the electoral law does allow for the presence of political party temporary operating facilities outside voting stations with conditions.
Those temporary operating facilities may be a tent, a gazebo, a table with party regalia, for as long as it is outside of the boundaries of the voting station, and that it may not impede the direct access of voters to the gate of the voting station. But for parties to establish those temporary operating facilities, it's a regulated aspect and it's allowed.
The Gauteng IEC says it is expecting a high number of voters to turn out to the polls today.